The fourth installment in a long-running Naruto game series looks to make an impact on the next-gen systems. Taking full advantage of the power of the new systems results in some pretty particle effects and nice-looking show-shaded graphics, but does a good job of capturing the show and your attention. Throw in the ability of being able to switch between characters in mid-fights. Whoa, hold on, Lim. We gotta slow down a bit. Let's take a step back. Let's talk about the positive things. Number one, the ability to switch between characters is a nice little under-the-hood improvement that longtime fans would definitely appreciate. Yeah, we've been waiting for that feature for a long time. Number two, the colorful graphics makes for some nice looking fights. With the fire and lightning all over the place, it's hard not to be impressed. There's some nice little details. Number three, the character roster is crazy. It offers plenty of options for fans of the series and for newcomers to really find their favorite teams and their favorite characters within the story. Trust me, you're going to have fun exploring all the characters if you're a newcomer. Number four, the game is easy to pick up and play, which makes it fun for newcomers, and longtime fans will have no trouble picking up where they left off at. The base game itself is basically untouched. Like I mentioned earlier, it's easy to pick up and play, mainly because it's the same controls and the same mechanics as the last few games. This is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's very good for longtime fans because, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. For all of the good things I've mentioned, there is some bad things. Now, time to talk about the negative. Number one, some of the smaller details is no longer here. For example, if you go to pick a team of characters, you no longer see the team name. It's a small detail, but serious fans of the show will find that annoying. I find it very annoying. Number two, it would have been nice to have some new moves for some of the characters in the game, especially since they have been in the game for quite a while. I mean, come on, Orochimaru, he has the same freaking ultimate move. I mean, come on. Some of these characters need some new moves. Would have been that big of a deal? Just some new moves. Number three, how big this universe is in themes of story and characters. There's a lot of characters left out that could have been some nice surprises. I'm mainly pointing my finger at the 7 swordsmen of the mist. I want those guys in the game. Why are some of these characters not in the game? Come on, people. Moving on to number 4 in the negative side is the story mode. Has several problems such as repetitive boss battles, disappointing quick time events that has some lag sometimes, and some pretty annoying gimmicky events that becomes annoying very quickly. Mostly near the end of the story mode, it gets pretty bad, guys, trust me. Number 5, online mode has probably the biggest disappointment and the biggest problems of the whole thing. To start things off, there is no spectator mode, and the game suffers from some pretty bad lag. And sometimes it would just crash. Sometimes my system would just crash, and I just get kicked out of the game. The lag does not happen all the time, but when it does, you would definitely notice it, and it becomes pretty bad. There you have it. The good, the bad, the positive, and the negative of the Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 game. I personally, as a longtime fan of this game series, is quite disappointed, because if this is supposed to be how they want this series to end, I am very disappointed in what they wanted to end with, and they have definitely let me down. But at the end of the day, I will probably play some more of the game with my friends, as long as the lag don't become a problem. But I mean, the core game itself is pretty decent, but at the same time they've also tucked things away that fans have liked, and they've also made changes that just become annoying, and they kind of left some stuff in the past. But if I have to give the game a score, I would probably give it it's really hard to give this game a score because I'm thinking pretty low, so I'll probably have to give it like a 6 out of 10, which is so-so. So there you have it, a 6 out of 10 for Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I hope to see you guys in the next review. You guys keep on gaming.